Good evening, everybody. I am ShadowOfOrder. Welcome back to Fallout 4 Lost World. I'm currently exploring this Starlight Drive In mod. Oh boy. What's the cafeteria tray? Is that any good junk? Apparel fine garment. Just plastic. Okay. Failure. Okay. Well, that's some food I don't need. It's all radiated. Alright. Toasters. What's in the toasters? Do I need toasters? Spring and steel. Okay. Springs. That's good. Cooking stove. Oh. Alright, alright, alright. That's there in case I need to make myself some food. Alright. Aluminum. Mac and cheese. Some quantum. Nothing else in the fridge, though. Okay, there's food there if I need it, which I shouldn't. Oh, I can't take the telephone. Telephones are good, though. Okay. That's everything in here. Alright. Yeah. I'll just go down a little further, see what's down here. Huh. Okay. Right, before I go down there, which looks like a whole nother thing. I'm gonna have a look at these labs.
Only opens with a key.
Oh, I can't. Okay, the labs must be what I was... Right. I wasn't paying attention. Always do this. Come on, gotta be quick, gotta be quick. Alright. Okay. Nothing? Okay. Alright, so this must be the real lab. Down here. Which is probably where I gotta go. I do not trust this. Okay. Isn't it? Wow, it is laggy as heck. That's just ambient noise. Oh. Visual bug. Okay. Oh. Oh! I like that. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Alright, going back in, going back in. A lot of rads here, a lot of rads here. Come on, come on. Huh. Oh, yes, lead. Right away. Perfect. Ooh, this got some good loot. Ah yes, right away and vodka. Don't go in there, dog meat. You're crazy. Crazy pup. That'll be important to have. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay. Dunwch's transfer. Susan, sorry I couldn't inform you sooner about Dunwich Clearwater. It's about Dunwich. Clearwater just shot a brick about it, but the truth is, I was kept completely in the dark on that one. This fact alone has me quite worried, but his reputation and the trail of death that seems to be following him is even more troubling. I believe some people knew precisely what he was trying to accomplish here 25 years ago. The press described him as a raving lunatic with megalomaniac fantasies, but I'm starting to think there might just be a lot more to it than just madness and simple occult mumbo-jumbo. At the time, I shrugged that off as mere nonsense, but since we started with the K-21 project, I've learned that nothing is really impossible anymore. So if there's a real power to be gained from some sort of mystical ancient entity, then so be it. We most definitely need a piece of it at any cost. Yeah. That's the military. That's the government. To do that, we'll need to have more control in your research facility. Thankfully, in addition to being an asshole, Clearwater is also grossly incompetent. I'm pretty sure that nobody will really miss him after his unfortunate accident. Right. This will allow me to push for your nomination as a replacement, which in turn should give you enough liberties to interrogate Dunwich discreetly. Feel free to submit him to your less damaging experiments if he does not cooperate, but until we know more about how he arrived here, it might be wise to keep him alive. Huh. A visitor? From another world? Another time? There's a massacre. Did he actually do it, or did his arrival kill everyone? I leave that to you. I believe you have some planning to do. Good luck. P.S. Do be careful with him. Unofficial reports from his previous prisons paint him as a remarkable influencer and manipulator. He was directly responsible for those ritual suicides in New Alcatraz, and that's while being in solitary confinement 22 hours a day. Radiation leak. Is he like super radioactive? We're having problems with the gamma radiator pressure. There's probably a leak in the irradiator's intake pipes. I don't need to remind you that with our highly concentrated radioactive fluid, even a small leak could contaminate the whole area. Luckily, we don't have to worry about those damn pencil pushes from EPA anymore, but any leak would also contaminate our subjects and ruin years of research. We cannot afford that. Please fix it ASAP. The main valve is dead. I had to install a double bypass under the experiment table. Alright. You'll need to close the valves after each experiment to avoid further leaks. It may take a few seconds for the radiation to be flushed out. Check the console's radiation indicator. Let me read that again. I need to close the valve after each experiment. Water intake. We need to talk about the lab's water intake. I've told your staff many times, if you don't reduce the frequency of your experiments, those old pipes will eventually blow up. The whole damn system is a disaster waiting to happen. If those water pipes explode, most of the camp will be flooded, and we'll have to install a very costly secondary drainage system to fix it. Right, yeah, the place out there is flooded. As you've been refusing to hire outside contractors in the past, I'm guessing that you're not too keen on having some major construction work on your hands. Jonas. Dunwich. I need an update on the situation, alright? Sorry about the delay. Since taking over the Clearwater, I've been swamped in paperwork. We've been having a lot of technical problems around here, and that took a lot of time. As for Dunwich, I've spoken to him a few times, and I think you can put the matter to rest. The guy's a total freak. I don't think we're in any danger from him or so-called friends. He's a complete lunatic. I wonder if he got to her. I think there was a lot of secrecy because sending him back here is just sick, but I haven't found any indication of conspiracy. I'll keep an eye on him and I'll let you know if anything happens, but I doubt it. Wait. Does that say when it happened? November 2nd. Research logs. January, February, March, May, June, July, August, September, October. 3 years of intensive research have led nowhere. We've tried all sorts of radiations at varying strength, and all we've managed to do was create some horribly mutated creature that went completely feral. We haven't once created something that was even remotely close to superhuman. Alright, trying to use radiation for it, alright. Still, Dr. Valnick did point out that because those feral subjects don't require sleep or food, we could technically use them as some sort of power generator. What, just have them spin a wheel? With the proper motivation, they could be tricked into turning an electricity generating turbine indefinitely, or until the limbs fall off. That would be well and good if the clean energy was our goal and we didn't require almost 1,000 subjects to create one of those feral things. That being said, when the war starts, we might get enough new prisoners to give this idea another go. For now, continue working on the accelerated evolution process. I mean, technically, using radiation, you could do a sort of accelerated evolution. You'd lose a lot of people. Dr. Valnick conducting interview number 1 with Philbert Dunwich. How are you? Oh, Philibert. Philibert, pardon me, may I call you Philibert, or would you prefer Mr. Dunwich? You don't know why I'm here, do you? And I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to interrogate me. You see, the friends who had me transferred back here have been collecting favors from all spheres of government for a very, very long time. Our, let's say, group has been waiting for hundreds of years for one precise occasion to collect on all those favors. So believe me when I say that I am the one holding all the cards here, but okay, if you want to play it that way, Dunwich, I can very well strap you down to the experiment table over there and press a few buttons. We'll see who's holding the cards after a hefty dose of gamma radiation. Ha ha ha, Doctor, I like your spirit. Feel free to try. You might be up for a few surprises. Interview paused and resumed half an hour later. How did you know that would happen? I mean, how did I know that nothing would happen? I mean, how do they know that nothing would happen? Don't play games really dumb much. How do you know those radiations wouldn't have any effect on you? Ha ha ha, but my good doctor, I was about to tell you, just before you put me into your worthless routine. Are you finally willing to listen now? But before I begin, I wouldn't mind a cup of coffee with a touch of that 25-joule whiskey you keep hidden under your desk, if you please. Brings the bottle. You can go home after that. I'll finish this interview alone. Well, go ahead, Mr. Dunwich, I'm all ears. As I was about to say, I've just proven that there's nothing you can do to me to make me talk, but there are things you can do for me in exchange for some very valuable information. First, tell me, Doctor, what is your goal? What price are you willing to pay to reach it? How many lives have you sacrificed to reach it? Stop right there. Let's not play the comic book game. I see where this is heading. More from your intellect. We are not so different. Oh, no, Doctor, that's not where I was going. We are extremely different. For one thing, you are the real monster in the room. Sure, I've made some mistakes. Killing those people here all those years ago was wrong, but I was young and impatient and still had a lot to learn, but I did learn. You did it on purpose, alright? I learned that death was not the key to my problems, but that pain was. She tried to harvest something from someone. And you see, Doctor, unlike you, once I learned from my errors, I stopped killing anyone who wasn't actually willing to die for a cause. Meanwhile, are you not still murdering innocent people for some pointless research that's led you nowhere after all these years? We had some setbacks, it's true, but we made huge leaps on understanding of radiation impacting the body. Huge leaps, so you call those monstrosities in the hallways? I see. Guess that answers my question then. I can see you are not putting a very high price on human life, which is good, because in the grand scheme of things, human life actually is meaningless. Totally pissed on my choices. Get to the point. What if I was to tell you that I know ways to tap into powers beyond your comprehension? Those same powers that get me safe from machines. Or if I tell you that there are ways to imbue your puny weapons with those same powers. Is that something you might be interested in? I could show you some of those ways in exchange for a very little favor. What could you possibly need that your friends couldn't provide? Very simple thing. I need my book. Bring me the book that was confiscated when I arrived, and I'll show you how to tap into those powers. Think I'm an idiot, and I'll believe in mystical powers, or shit can tell a shitty deal here. What exactly is that book? You're not ready to know the answer to that question just yet. Just say that I have some time on my hands, and I need to continue my studies for a while. For that, I need my book, a very small price to pay. Alright, I'll give you access to the book for 2 hours every week. But you will watch at all times by an armed guard, take it or leave it. I guess it'll do for now. You've got yourself a deal, but I'm pretty quickly sure you'll want to reconsider people starting those weapons first. I can't believe it worked. Dunwich was right when he talked about the power beyond my comprehension. None of this makes any sense. After a few weeks of trial and error, we finally produced a working prototype. We took the basic 10mm gun and somehow managed to enchant it so each projectile will be imbued with some sort of damaging arcane energy, as he calls it. I've been running tests for the past few months to find the scientific explanation behind that process. A discovery of this magnitude, Nobel Prize. Meanwhile, keeping him a bargain. He studies his book every week and hasn't caused any trouble in the camp. This is very promising, but I wonder if he's not playing with me. There's definitely something powerful about his book and his rituals. I have to reinforce surveillance around him. Alright. Oh, boy. There's a lot of lore in this. Antiseptic. That is very good to have. Final test subject. Oh no. 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 That was a trap. If you survive this duel, you'll have turned into a ghoul. Nope, nope, I died. Right. I'm going to end this episode here, and I will pick it back up once I've gone over that bit again. I'll see you when I get back there.